This is pretty much an experiment. Generally, I like to get them around April. Keep them 15 months. You just keep them that first winter when they don't eat too much. And they still won't eat hardly anything this winter, but I'll keep them all summer, and I'll send them at 24 months and see if I can get more weight out of them. So we won't send them until, well, probably August of 2024. That'll give them just about 2 years. In August, the pastures, this has been a weird year because the pastures all came back exceptionally well in September and late August. But a lot of times what happens is we get that drought in August or so, and the pastures run out early. And then what happens is they get pretty good sized at the beginning of the summer, and then as the end of summer nears, they run out of pasture. So I'm supplementing with a lot of grain to try to keep the weight on them. So that's expensive too, and I hate to give them too much grain. So we'll try this, see how it works. So this gives me 4 over the winter when I would, well, last year was an exception. My goal was to have just 2 over the winter, but for the most part I've had more than 2. But we're not naming them, they just get a number. So I give him over there just a little bit more milk than this one. Probably another week or so they'll get the same amount. I give them a little bit of hay, just something to nibble on right now to get them used to it. Cousin Raymond's, and if you remember, he passed away back in January from complications of Agent Orange, and his widow's selling the house now and moving away. And you remember, maybe if you've been around for a while, we went over there last summer, late summer I guess, and we tried to get a tractor started and it didn't start. And to be honest with you, I don't know a lot about John Deere, so we kind of left it. And then my cousin passed away, and the tractor sat. And now his widow's moving away. She just wants the tractor out of the yard. So we're gonna go over and grab that John Deere A. It's a 48, and I know it ran last year, early in the summer, like June probably. So it hasn't run in 15 months or so. I don't know that I want to keep it. I don't know what I want to do with it, but she wants it out of there, and so they can have it, just to kind of get rid of it. So I'm going over to go get it. So I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to sell it or just park it for a lawn ornament. I'm not really a John Deere guy. I've had 2 now. I've had the B and the M, and I just don't like them. So I'm kind of torn because it was my cousin's tractor, and I drove it in the parade with him, and we had some fun together with those John Deeres, but I'm not sure what I want to do. So I'm just going to go get it and bring it up to the house and let it set for a little bit while I make up my mind what I want to do with it, because like I said, I don't know. It's not really worth much right now, not running anyway. I spent a lot of money on it. I know he put a new rear left tire tube and a rim, and then he bought 2 new front tires He fixed the flywheel on it. I know there's a bunch of stuff on it. There's a bunch of new parts, but it's not running, and I'm sure it's the starter because I didn't think the starter was acting funny. So if you've ever priced out a John Deere starter on those tractors, they're not cheap. Take it out and take it to a starter shop and have them redo it, but then I still have a tractor that I don't really want. So anyway, put down in the comments what you think I should do with it, because I'm kind of leaning towards selling it, and I know not running it's not worth. I bet I could barely get $1,000 for it. That's probably what I would take for it. And on one hand, I hate to do it, and on the other hand, I don't need stuff just sitting there rotting into the ground. So let me know down below what you think I should do with this thing. I might get something else that I can say reminds me of my cousin. I don't know, but I'm definitely not going to give it away. That's for sure. So anyway, it's cool for student drivers. I think he said he had like 30 something cars, and they had about 5 different locations. And he just retired not too long ago, maybe 2 years ago, and sold off, and he was gonna enjoy his retirement. He loved to go to races and down in NASCAR and all that stuff. But anyway.
What happens if I hold one of these brakes down?
What's that?
What happens if I hold one of these brakes down?
It'll go sideways.
It'll just turn that direction?
It'll turn the other direction. You have the brake on, so don't hold the brake on. You don't even need to use the brakes unless I tell you to. I'm just hoping it doesn't come off the truck.
I'm hoping it actually goes. I've been looking on that. Slowly. Is it racing?
No.
That's higher than the whole thing itself.
You're alright. I'm gonna hit it. You scared?
Yeah, I don't want kind of like to lift today.
Yeah. You might. Oh, it did come off. We did need that chains holding it.
I can't.
You have to. You have to. You gotta crank it all the way over. You have to turn it.
I physically can't.
Hold the right brake. Left brake, sorry. Hold the left brake on.
I physically can't turn this.
When it starts to go back a little bit, turn the wheel. Ready?
Yeah.
Turn the wheel. Now you line out. It's stuck on there. Oh, man.
You can still pull it up.
I gotta bring it back on. Turn the wheel. Okay, hold. Good time, Steven. You're doing good.
Yep, bye. I physically cannot turn the wheel. That look.
All you do is hold it.
That look.
You want to turn it that way. Hold the left brake down. Just straighten out the wheel left.
Oh, it's right there. I can't see shit.
'You're fine. You're fine. Now straighten the wheels out. There you go. Now turn it. 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 Now tur like a red tractor pulling a green one. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.